My next guest is an award-winning country music singer. Sara Evans has charted multiple #1 hit songs, including Suds in the Bucket, A Real Fine Place to Start, and one of my favorites, Born to Fly. She's got a brand new album. It's called Copy That. It's a collection of songs made famous by the biggest stars in music. Each of the album's cuts are soundtrack songs of Sara's life. Now, I got to be honest with you, I have loved her music. And frankly, one of my bucket list items was to meet Sara Evans and to play music with her. Since we're still practicing our social distancing, my bucket's only half full, but all the more reason to invite her to be back again. We welcome the wonderful Sara Evans. Sara, thanks for joining us and talking about this brand new album, Copy That.
Thank you so much. That was an amazing introduction and so sweet. Thank you.
This new album is 13 songs that you've put together, spanning 6 decades of music. Songs like the Bee Gees, If I Can't Have You, Poco's Crazy Love, and the Knack's My Sharona. Now, I want to find out how you narrowed the list to these particular 13 songs.
I've been waiting my whole career for a covers record. All of my albums have a cover song on them. All of our encores are cover tunes. So it was very, very hard to narrow them down. I've got a big family group text going because my brother is my bass player. My sister sings harmony. My kids are musicians. My husband, my manager, all this. And so we just started texting each other song ideas. Some I knew for sure, like I would have to have a Patsy Cline. I would have to have a Hank Williams. But then the rest are just ones that, like Crazy Love was a request of my brother's. It's like, why don't you do that? It's one of my favorite songs. So at some point, my producer, Jared Kay, and I just had to say, okay, these are the songs we have to stop because we would never have gotten in the studio. I mean, there were just too many options, but it was so much fun. And I'm so incredibly proud of this project that I'll probably make a Copy That Volume 2.
One of the songs is a duet you do with Little Big Town's Philip Sweet, the song Whenever I Called You Friend. Now, Sara, that song was a hit when you were a little kid, done by Kenny Loggins and Stevie Nicks. So how did that song influence you since it was, a song when you were so small and young?
I've always been a huge Stevie Nicks fan, and my voice is kind of like her. Like I have a really fast vibrato. We just kind of, sing similarly. So I've always covered Fleetwood Mac songs. And I've always wanted to do this as a duet at some point. So this is a song that I've had in my head for years. And, we couldn't really decide who would be cool to sing on it, who has the right voice. And my producer had just recently written a song with Philip Sweet. And he said, this guy is an amazing singer. Because, when people are in bands, you don't really know the individual people that well. And so he said, I really think Philip would be great. We called him. He came in. He's the sweetest man. His name suits him perfectly.
One of the things I think is going to be really interesting to a lot of your fans, and that would include anyone who loves great music, your daughters actually participated in the recording with you on the album. So what songs do your daughters join with you? And how does that feel to have your daughters with you on the album?
It's amazing. So my son, Avery, actually plays almost all the guitar parts on the record. So, wow. He's been playing guitar for me for the last few years in my band. My daughter, Olivia, is an inspiring singer. She's an amazing vocalist. And so she, and all the kids were in the studio with me pretty much every day, the whole time. So she did anytime I needed harmony, she and I would just jump in the booth and put the harmonies on. And she does a big step out part on the John Mayer song, All We Ever Do Is Say Goodbye. And then my daughter, Audrey, who's 15, is just starting to get into music. She's always been a dancer primarily. But she also put harmonies on. So all 3 of my kids, they had to work. They have to work for it,
Well, in just a moment, Sara Evans is going to be singing a song from Copy That, her brand new album. But first, Keith Bilbrey We'll tell you how you can get more of Sara Evans and her music, and believe me, you're going to want to download it and have it to listen to again and again.
Well, you can get your copy of Sara Evans' Copy That everywhere music is sold. You can also go to saraevans.com and learn more about her music and upcoming memoir, Born to Fly.